We call ourselves an immersive design company. We take over old buildings around the city. We research the history of them, actually who lived or worked there, and then we try to retell that story but through current artists and designers' work. You're left to come through and have a look through the building, and you have to make up your opinion about who these people are. And of course all the objects are really integral to the story. A lot of the pieces that we've actually commissioned are specifically to tell a certain part of the story, to try and reiterate some of those strong narratives that we want to get across. So we always say the more you look, the more you're going to find out.
I'm a sculptor and illustrator and sort of recreate everyday things but in a sort of wibbly wobbly illustrative style. My goal is to try and make everything in the world out of wood. So sort of nice thinking, you know, I've sculpted something and it's back in the environment it would have been in a completely different era. So I've made a games table. So the four boys who used to live in this house during the 18th century would have played at a table much like this, and I've created a board game of their lives. So at different stages throughout the game, it's sort of key moments and things that have happened to them. You have a daughter out of wedlock and tried to hide it from the family. Move back one. I often have like a little secret camera at exhibitions I do just to capture that first moment when people are like, what the hell is all of this stuff?
I'm a food historian and artist, and I sort of look at how you bring smell and taste and senses into a historic space. So for this project, because the house is sort of from the Georgian era, I've made an 8-course Georgian dining menu. But the menu is actually in the form of scented napkins. So each napkin is folded in the Georgian style, and each one is scented with a different course. So you can go around and open the drawers and smell them. You know, food is super democratic. Food, whether it's smell or taste, you know, people want to engage with it straight away. So when you put that in a museum setting or a gallery, you know, these sort of surroundings add a bit of aura to the food, and the food makes the art more democratic.
So this is called the Hyperreal. He's a Greek god, I don't know which one. I 3D scanned him and I used software to digitally manipulate the way he's built, I suppose, so it becomes more faceted. That's then 3D printed, and I then make a mould of that and cast it in ceramic. So you get a real polemic of kind of the old and the new, which I think is quite fascinating.
So it's a very immersive experience. We work with all sorts of artists and designers that make everything from kind of the furniture and the ceramics to also the fashion and the jewellery, etc. And we also work with smell artists and food designers and sound designers. So we try and encourage all the senses and deal with people who are kind of the experts in their field. There's going to be loads.